G'day, thank you for choosing Caravan Connection. Today I'm going to show you how to set up your caravan. So first thing you want to do is put your back legs down. So you're going to come here with your leg winder, come down under here, hook it on there and wind your legs. Alright, I'm going to wind them all the way down until they're firm against the ground, and that's going to stop that caravan from falling backwards. Alright, so starting off on the outside, I'll start here. You've got your toilet system. So up the top here is where you're going to be filling up your flush water for your toilet. So in there holds 15 litres of fluid. So that's going to be a mix mostly of water and then a bit of pink chemical. And that's just going to create a nice odour when you flush the toilet and keep any bacteria away. Alright, moving down. Once the toilet needs emptied, which you'll be able to see from the inside, you're going to want to come down here, pop this open, lift up this yellow lever and pull this out. Alright, twist that, take the cap off, dump the waste and appropriate drain station, and then you're going to want to flush this out with fresh water and leave about 1 to 2 litres of water sitting along the bottom. What this is going to do is create a puddle for the waste to fall into and then break down. So along with that water, you're also going to add blue chemical, which is going to help break down that waste. Alright, and then once you've got all your chemical and water back in there, slide it back in and that's good to go. Moving along, here we've just got an outside plug using your awning, some outside storage, and up front here we've got your front locker box. So there's a few important bits in here. We've got your gas bottle, it's all hooked up. You're going to want to turn that on if you're running any of the gas appliances inside. And then also here you've got your mains cable for hooking up at the power sites. Alright, and some more storage for another gas bottle if you need it. I'll show you this later on. Moving around here, you've also got 2 legs at the front that you can put down as well. Not so essential, but if you're staying the night I'd recommend it. And then here we've got your fresh water system. So this is where all the water is going to come into your caravan. You're going to want to fill this up. Once you've got that full and sitting here, you can grab your water pump. It plugs in like so. It's got the pump on the other end, so you drop that into the water, grab this and plug it in here securely. Alright, and then you leave that and I'll show you how to operate the water from the inside. Got some fridge vents, don't need to worry about them. Here we've got your grey water system, so this is all the water from the shower and the taps. So that's just going to feed out here into this tank. You've got this adapter here, so you're just going to hook that up into these holes, like so. One in there, one in there. That's just going to drain into the tank there. Alright, here you've got the exhaust to your hot water cylinder, which we've got a cover for when you travel. You're going to want to remove that when you're going to use it. Alright, so this is all important stuff to do before you start up the caravan from the inside. Remove this, hook up the water, that sort of stuff. Got some storage to under the bed there. And then in here is your battery box. Alright, so this is where you're going to hook up to mains power in here, with the mains lead that you've got in the front. And then you've also got your battery in here, which is doing its thing. Alright, don't have to touch that at all. That's all hooked up and operating smoothly. Alright, so that's the outside of the caravan, and now we'll go on the inside and show you how to start everything up. Alrighty, starting on the inside of the caravan, first thing you're going to want to do when you come in is turn on your 12 volt. So you're going to want to come into this cupboard here, and down here you've got your mains RCD trip box. So all the mains power that runs into the appliances through the caravan runs through this box for safety reasons. And then here you've got your 12 volt panel. So up here you're going to want to turn the switch to van, which is the caravan, telling the caravan that you want to use the battery for the van and not the car. You don't have to worry about the car. Alright, turn that to van. Here you've got your water pump. Don't have to worry about the auxiliary. Just want to turn your water pump on as long as you've got that water plugged in on the outside. Alright, And then lastly, you've got charger. Now this is your battery charger. So you're going to want to turn that on anytime you want the mains power to be charging your battery when you're plugged in. Alright, so first things first, switch that to van. It's telling me up here that the battery's condition is in the green, which is good. Nice fully charged the battery, and we've got our water pump on. Alright, and then we can start firing up the appliances. So I'll show you the things on gas first. So we've got the heating on gas. We've marked it out for you, gas heating. You're just going to use this dial here to ignite it. So all you're going to do is turn that round, hold it down somewhere around 3 or 4. You'll hear it clicking and then release. Alright, and then if you see down in here, we've actually got a wee pilot light, which I can see is going. Sometimes it might take a couple of attempts, and now that is going down in there. Not sure if you can see that or not. Alright, so that's how you start the gas heating. I'm going to turn that off. Make sure you push it right round so it can't go anymore. Alright, this side here is the fan. So whether you're running gas or mains heating, you can use this and turn up your fan speed and have them come out the air ducts and things like that, but I won't get into that now. Alright, so that's the gas heating. And then you've got mains heating. So if you're starting up if you want to heat the caravan on mains electric, first you're going to want to come into this cupboard again, and down here at the back we've marked it 240 volt heating. Alright, you're going to want to switch that switch on, and then once that's on, you can come round to this top dial here that we've marked also 240 volt heating, and you can use this outside dial to choose the kilowatts. So you've got 2,000, 500 and 1,000. In New Zealand they only go up to 1,000, so generally 1,000 is going to work fine. And then in the middle here you've got your temperature gauge, just as you did on the gas side on the heater itself. Alright, turn that off for now. So that's your heating on mains electric. Alright, 240 volt. And now I'll move on to the hot water. Alright, so gas hot water, nice and simple. Marked it here, got the wee flame here, so you're going to want to turn that outside dial to the flame. You're going to get a wee green light. It's a bit hard to see here. Green light telling you that it's going, and then you can use this inner dial to choose the temperature of the water. Now you might turn the temperature down on the water when you're going out during the day to save gas. If you're going to have a shower, you're going to want to turn this up to maximum heat about 5 minutes before. That's going to keep that hot water in the cylinder real hot as cold water flows through it and you start drawing all the water out. Alright, I'll switch that back off now. And then hot water on mains electric, real easy. You're going to come down in here and you've got 240 volt hot water. Turn that on, and that's just going to start the heating up and keep it at a regulated temperature of 70 degrees. Alright, nice and hot. I'll switch that off now as well. So 240 volt hot water, real easy. All you've got to do is switch it on. So that's your heating and hot water. Here we've got the fridge. Drop down here. We've got a few options here for running the fridge off. At the moment we've got it off. We've also got this plug here, which is mains power. The battery icon, that won't apply to you guys. It's for running off your car, which we don't have the adapters on our cars here in New Zealand. And then we've also got this gas flame, alright, which is for running it off gas. Real straightforward. You're just going to turn that to the plug and that will ignite. Alright, for the mains. Gas is a little bit more complicated. You'll turn it to the gas, hold it down on this, hold this right button here in as it ignites. Alright, and then you'll release. Alright, we've got the gas bottle off at the moment, that's why it's not going to ignite. I'm just showing you there. You have this orange thing that's igniting as well. Hold this down and then release. Alright, and when that light stops flashing, that's when you know the fridge is lit. You can change the temperature of the fridge here. This is mainly for saving gas, but it doesn't really make too much of a difference. Alright, That's your fridge. Moving along, we've got the cooker here. This is nice and easy. 3 gas hobs, 1 electric. Anyone that's used one of these before will know how to operate it. Just like so. Alright. Sometimes it's good to run these to get the gas flowing through the caravan before you start the other appliances. Just a wee handy hint there. Alright. So we've covered the hot water, the heating, the fridge, the cooker. Lastly, there's a few other small bits and pieces. Under here, under your bed here, is where you're going to find where you drain your hot water cylinder against frost. So this yellow lever here, you're going to want to lift that up to the up position, just like that. And that's going to drain any water that's in the cylinder or in any of the pipes out of the caravan. Alright, and you're going to want to do that to protect it from the frosts in the winter when you're storing the caravan. If you're using the caravan, it's okay, because you'll have the hot water on overnight, just on low. But if you're not using the caravan and it's going to freeze, you're going to want to empty all that water out. Alright, and that's pretty much it for the caravan. Do have your toilet in here, nice and easy with this. Pop that up. We've got a wee trap door you can open and close. Alright, and that's it. Thank you for watching.